So my name is Bernard Little. I was until recently a Green councillor for Walkley and Upperthorpe. I've retired through ill health. Tackling inequality is one of the main political objectives of the Green Party. We all know what a scam looks like, but does our new Chancellor Rachel Reeves? Her claim that the 20 billion hole in public finance is a great surprise is absurd, utterly absurd. To claim that she only just had sight of the figures, this is figures prepared by the Office, the Department of Budget Responsibility every year for the last 14 years, is not believable. What the hell was Labour doing when it was in opposition? Was it not scrutinising what was going on, where the money was going? Obviously no, and yet I knew about it, and I'm just a sort of ordinary bloke. And now we have the Labour Party saying it can't afford to scrap the two-child benefit cap. As was said earlier, we are the 6th richest country in the world. It's outrageous. Our country has £15 trillion, over £15 trillion in wealth in the hands of the very richest. We cannot put up with this. It's outrageous. Yet our compliant media, government and big finance have given away their pretense of having a moral compass. They no longer question what's going on. So, how could a government pay for decent public services, tackle inequality, and face head-on the climate and nature emergency? So I'm going to quote from a report called the Taxing Wealth Report, produced by accountancy professor Richard Murphy of Sheffield University. So it's called the Taxing Wealth Report. I highly recommend it. It was produced before the general election, in the run-up to the general election, to challenge politicians to say this is how we can have better public services. So, up to £30 billion a year could be cancelled in terms of interest payments to the Bank of England. The net benefit of that change would be a bit over £20 billion a year. £20 billion. Would that make a difference? Of course it would. It would end child poverty and the two-child benefit cap. It would allow us to pay the whole of the backlog of pay due to junior doctors and restore their confidence in the National Health Service. So those doctors do not leave this country to go to Canada, Australia or elsewhere. It would allow us to pay for special education needs of every young person at school, primary or secondary, across the whole of the UK. It would end the bedroom tax. It would restore most of the payments due to those with disabilities that have lost during the period of Tory government. It could restore the services provided by local governments. Having been a councillor, I have fought for the last 3 years to try and get decent public services for people in my ward, and it was very, very difficult, and very difficult to explain to people that why on earth this was happening. £20 billion is a lot of money. It would make a real change to the way our economy is run and our services are supplied. And right now, it's all going to the banks, and it makes no sense at all. Should they, and the most wealthy, be enriched at the cost of the people of this country who need government services? Services that enable people to enjoy a full life as part of their community. I'm a member of the Green Party. We don't think so. Do you? Thank you.
Thank you very much.